Okay, so first of all, if this is my submarine, basically the way it works is that we have it's a fairly complicated ballast system. But in the middle there is a ballast tank, and that's got a pump in, pump out mechanism on there, and there is a breather tube that runs up into the conning tower. So naturally enough, if this is going to work, we have to break the surface in order to use that pump and empty the tank. But in the tank there's a piston, and the piston moves back and forth and quite dramatically increases or decreases the volume of water in there. So once this tank, the piston has filled that tank, and I pull that piston back, I can move into negative buoyancy or positive buoyancy, and as soon as of course the breather tube breaks the surface, I can turn the water pump on and the whole thing's fine. I've also got a bow trim tank and a stern trim tank that are connected together, and they work with a peristaltic pump, and it's quite independent of everything else. The other things that make the boat work is a bow hydroplane, which previously I had attached to a depth keeping device which has now broken, which is one of the reasons behind my going to all this effort. And there's a stern hydroplane, which I'm not touching in this discussion because it's actually controlled by the remote, but it's also controlled by a self-leveling device. Got the rudder and so on. But basically, that's how the boat works. And I've got complete manual control over all of those components. Very nice to be able to do that, but it's also quite complicated. So, let's look at Arduino.